Hi, I'm making this video today for the benefit of non-German speakers who are living in Germany and want to apply for text class change, whether they are married or for some other reason. Um, yeah, straight to the point, I've logged into my Elster account. I've changed the language to English from here. I go in my Elster, sorry, on the left-hand side, my forms, and then start new form. The form that I need to or you need to select for text class change is which text employee, not employer, remember? And then select this only form. Year by default is 2025. That's fine. Further, continue without data transfer is what you will see if you don't have any pre-existing form. Click that. Now this is important. You need to, so by default only main form will be selected or checked. You need to also check appendix text class change. If you don't do that, it will show you an error. I will also show you that error because when I filled it, I did not select that and it took me ages to find out what's the problem. So click on further or next. Now, this is where it is important. Text number is different from identification number. Identification number is what they send you um, through a letter in the beginning before you start your employment. This is what it looks like on the form. Wait me a second. So I'm going to change English to German just to show you identification number. This is what it is going to look like on your letter that they would have sent you. So this and the text number is different. If you click on this question mark icon, this is exactly what they tell you as well, that this is not to be confused by your identification number. One second. Yeah, the text number is independent of the identification number and should not be confused with it. If you don't have your text number, that's absolutely fine. I didn't have mine, and I just simply clicked on text number not known, and I still got my text class changed successfully within a week. They sent me a letter of confirmation, so that's absolutely fine. Country is where you will select the state. Mine is North Rhine-Westphalia. I'll select that, and then text office is your text office. If you don't know that, you can click here, text office search, and then it's pretty easy. Basically, you just need to yeah, search your text office. I live in Bonn. Mine was one second. I'll quickly select mine. Mine was this, and yours would be or might be different. So yeah, select accordingly. Next page. Now, after you have filled out, this is pretty self-explanatory. After you have filled out everything, you will see a check mark. One second. Yeah, so basically over here you will see a check mark, green check mark, which means that everything is filled successfully. Applicant is where you will fill in your application. I'm just gonna go there once. So yeah, you can, as you can see, identification number, the same number, and the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, one more thing, you only need to add your domestic address or your German address here. You don't need to fill these two addresses. Um, so yeah, this is important. Different center of the application, you can just leave this empty. This is when an agent is or might be filling your application on your behalf. Leave this empty. Explanations, leave this empty. 2-year validity of the allowance, I just checked both of these. You can do that as you want, which makes sense, of course. And then one second, let's go to the main form. um, Cooperation in the preparation of the application. This is for their survey. If you want, you can fill it. It's really quick. Otherwise, you can just leave it empty. That's absolutely fine. Appendices, they don't really ask you to fill in any, sorry, upload any specific document. What I did, I uploaded my recent rally slip. I think if even if you don't do that, you should be absolutely fine as well. Because you had selected appendix text class change, it is appearing on the left-hand side. Click that. Now, let me just quickly translate that to German. What you need to fill, basically you don't need to fill in everything else. You just need to fill in one of these. And annoyingly, it's in German. So let me see what I can do. Let's translate that German to English. Change of text information on the factor method. No, you can leave that. Change of text class. So the first one. Yeah. So just select the first one, and then this, yeah, you don't need to fill in any of these. So just number one. So as you can see, it's translated now. Factor method is different. permanent separation, blah, blah, blah. Pretty self-explanatory. Only thing relevant for us, for you, if you're applying for text class change, is going to be the first one, change of text class change, new text class combination. Now, if you, if, in my, what you can do is, in case you're married, you can select, or so let me explain it again. If you're married and your wife is either not earning at all or earning less than you, then you will select 3 5. So 3 applicant or you, or 5, and 5 is going to be your spouse or life partner. If you are earning less, then you will select 5 3. But in this case, in that case, probably better if your wife applies and not you. So yeah, mostly people apply for 3 5. So you will do that. If you're married, you will select text class 4, because if you're not married, you get text class 1. 5 and 4, I don't think, yeah, 4, I honestly don't know what 4 is. They calculate the text with some factor. So yeah, I don't know the details. I'm not going to go into those. Most people go for 3 5 if they are married, or 4 if they are married and don't have, uh, or they both earn almost the same amount, both husband and wife, that is. So yeah, select this, and then I check that as well, which makes sense. So basically predated, apply it retroactively. After everything is done, you will just, second, submit the form. Basically, you will see another option here after you click next, next, next. So this is not relevant for you, so next. And then before submission, there will be a button here which would say check everything. I can't see that at the moment because apparently maybe I have not filled in everything, but yeah, you will see that it's pretty apparent. Once you'll click that, if any errors, it will show you. If there are no errors, it will just take you to the submission page. In my case, I did not select this appendix class change when I was starting that the form submission, as you might remember, and I got an error. And then, yeah, this is the error that I got. Remember to translate it back to German, because if you click on the error, it won't show you anything. It won't show you this list of errors. So in my case, I got this list of errors. I clicked here, appendix text class change, and this is the same thing that I got later on. This is the same page that I got. And one more thing, which is really important, is, let me just exit this form, exit without saving. Yeah, so there are different ways how you can log in to your Elster account. Elster Secure is the app. There's also a method called certificate file. Now, it will be a bit annoying because now one thing that can become confusing, especially if you're translating the page in German, as you might know, there are multiple ways to log into your Elster. There's my Elster app. There's also a certificate method. Now, for that, you have to um, download a certificate or generate a certificate. What was confusing for me when it was in English, especially when I went to my Ulster and then manage certificates, this is different. This is not where you will get the login certificate. Let me show you where you will get your login certificate. Obviously, I can't see it on my account now, but I took a screenshot. You will go there and it will look like this when you don't have a certificate, right? And then this is the page you will get after you select the certificate there, select the generation of certificate. This is how it will look like. They will send you an email with the activation ID and activation code you will get from the same page on my Illustrator, where you will click the request for certificate generation, and then it will create a certificate file as here, and then you will be able to download the certificate file. It will also ask you to set a password, and then you will be able to log in with both a Miles to Secure app in your phone and also the certificate file and the password method. This is what confused me as well, so I thought I'll share that. Hope that helps.